You invented clipping, pretty much.
I guess.
Like you started the clipping era.
There's people making bank by clipping. We have clippers that are making thousands of dollars a month just by clipping other people's content.
I think clipping is like the next big thing.
Guess how much I owe my clippers for this month? You will not fucking believe it. They're owed $950K for 1 month.
How long does it actually take to make money clipping? Over the past year, I've made over $132,000 clipping content for influencers. So 2 years ago, when I first heard about the idea of clipping, I was working at Subway. The whole concept wasn't really a big thing, but I saw a few people bragging about how much money they made just clipping content for influencers.
How much money do you guys make?
I make around 6 figures a month in revenue.
Yeah, we do mid 6 figures a month.
And how old are you both?
We're 18 and 16 and we make mid 6 figures a month.
What do you do?
Not a lot of people know about it, but
And I wanted in. I had heard all I needed was a phone, some Wi-Fi, and CapCut. But with no real roadmap, it took me months and months to make my first bit of money. I started on December 1st, 2022, and since that point, I've generated over 400 million views. I've worked on Andrew Tate's clipping team where I made over $10,000 in a few months. I was one of the first on Luke Belmont's clipping team, made over $25,000 for him. And I was actually the one that created that Johnny Walker meme that you saw everywhere on your For You page.
For example, Tristan Tate, his favorite whiskey, Johnny Walker. What do I do at duty free?
Fucking Johnny Walker.
That night, sipping the fucking Johnny Walker in the war room by myself with him, chilling. Why?
I studied, bro.
And I was on Iman Ghazi's clipping team where I made a couple thousand. But over the past year, I've made more than $130,000 from clipping. It took me 2 years of learning to get to this point. So I want to make the video that I needed 2 years ago. A video that would give me the exact roadmap to making 5, 10, even 20K a month from clipping. And all the steps that I need to take to compress my 2-year timeline into months. Because I promise you, with the right roadmap, you can make thousands of dollars in your first month, tens of thousands of dollars in your first few months, and over $100,000 in your first year. Your first week is about setting up the infrastructure and making your first 10 to 15 pieces of content. Do not expect any income. Do not expect any viral videos just yet. Your goal is to learn the basics and get content posted. So this is the fastest possible way you can get started with clipping today. Step 1, choose a clipping campaign. On platforms like WAP, there's hundreds of clipping campaigns hosted that pay you between $1 to $4 per thousand views, meaning if you get 1 million views in one of these campaigns, you can make more than $1,000 from one single video. Step 2, study what content performs. Spend 1 to 2 hours watching their top performing clips and don't just watch it. Take notes. Ask yourself, what makes them go viral? What kind of hooks are they using? What kind of emotion are these videos putting me in? What kind of editing style are they utilizing? What caption styles are used? What kind of B-rolls are used? What kind of music or sound effects are enhancing the message? Take notes. Step 3, download an editing software. If you have no money at all, start with CapCut. It's free and it works both on phone and desktop. I've personally edited on CapCut on my broken iPhone XR when I first started, and I made my first $10,000 from this phone. Step 4, create your first 10 clips. Get content from these gurus, long form videos, podcasts, interviews, whatever. Create 10 short clips between 15 to 60 seconds each. Do not overthink quality. Focus more on volume. You need to build the muscle of creating and posting a video every single day. Step 5, set up your social media accounts. Posting videos on TikTok and Instagram will give you the fastest feedback on whether your videos are good or bad. Step 6, post consistently. You need to be posting 1 to 2 videos a day minimum on TikTok and Instagram to be able to see success as quick as possible. Do not wait for perfection. Post and move on. Your first week's not about results. It's about building the habits. By the end of month 1, you should have posted 40 to 60 pieces of content, identify 3 to 5 hooks or content styles that get you above average views, made your first few $100s from one of these campaigns, and this is solely based on your skill set. If I had to start again, I would make over $5,000 in my first month just by joining a few clipping campaigns. And you should have built a repeatable workflow for creating content every single day. Months 1 to 3, expect an income between $1,000 to $20,000 in total earnings. This is a learning phase. You are learning a brand new skill, testing content and figuring out what works. Most people, they quit here. If you don't see this level of income after 3 months, it's a skill issue. Months 3 to 6, $10,000 to $60,000 in total earnings. Your videos are going viral consistently. Most people start to hit their first 10K month here. Months 6 to 12, $60,000 to $100,000 in total earnings. Your content is now more refined. You understand the algorithms. You have built enough of an audience that even average videos are getting views. This is where the compounding happens. Everything you've learned in your first 6 months is starting to pay off exponentially. And this is how I made over $130,000 from clipping content. I started in December 2022 with zero knowledge on clipping. I joined Andrew Tate's clipping team in the hopes of escaping the matrix. I made nothing. I was actually paying Andrew Tate $50 every single month to be able to clip for him. Then on the 9th of March 2023, I made my first ever money from clipping, $11.99. That notification Clipping changed everything. I built up accounts like Talisman Sensor to over 200,000 followers, the Real World Admin to over 160,000 followers. Then I went on to Luke Belmont's clipping team and quickly became top clipper, generating between 5 to 15 million views every single month. I generated over 100 million views for Iman Ghazi without being paid a single penny, but then I redirected that audience into my own. The point is, the journey was not linear, but through all of that, I've learned what works. Now that knowledge has been systemized into a repeatable process. You do not need to be a professional editor. You do not need years of experience. You only need these 3 things to replicate these outcomes: basic editing skills, the ability to be consistent, and choose the right offers. If you can edit viral videos, you can make money for the rest of your life. And I've created a free course that teaches you exactly how to do this for yourself. Not only do I give you my exact blueprint on how to clip content the fastest possible way, but I also link you with these influencers that want to pay you money to clip their content. So you learn and you earn at the same time. Join Propaganda Clippers, the link's in the description. Join 40,000 others who have taken their first steps, and I'll see you inside.